not many people know this about me, but I hate toast. So much so that when I was a kid and my mom would forget to put 2 slices of soft bread aside for me for breakfast, I would cry and accuse her of not loving me. So yeah, I'm a softie. So you can imagine how I reacted when I found out that most gluten-free bread had to be frozen and then toasted again. And what's up with all the holes? You know who you are. And some gluten-free bread is so dense, it tastes like cake. But if you're an older celiac, I know what you're thinking. Bread has come a long way in the gluten-free world. And one of the pioneers in Canada, Cannelle Boulangerie. Richmond, Quebec? Let's go pay them a visit. Oh! When Elisabeth Dupont walks into her bread factory, she still can't believe all this.
And I was looking at just the racking with all the stuff, and I was like, my God, that's mine. You know, it's incredible.
Baking became her passion at 6 years old, and just as she was finishing up pastry school at 28, she started feeling ill.
I was always sick. I always headaches and migraine, and I was always, tired and bloating. And
soon after, she found out she was gluten intolerant.
that was a real drama in my life to become gluten intolerant, because I was used to cook, everything. Bread, I had a bakery before Cannelle, so it was really a shock to know this.
She even tried changing her career path and went back to school to study tourism, but her heart just wasn't in it. She started remastering her traditional Quebec recipes with a gluten-free twist, using a variety of alternative flours. In fact, there are 5 different kinds used in each of her breads, the most popular being quinoa bread, something that took 8 years to develop.
It was like a punishment to eat gluten-free, and I said to myself, no, I'm not gonna eat this crappy thing all my life. So I began to do recipes at my place.
And because the need was there, the help came easy. Once she started mass producing, there was no time for loafing around. The demand was so high, her business grew from her own kitchen into a factory within a year.
It was like people who eat gluten-free, they were really waiting for that, I think. So I was really lucky. I was at the right place at the right time.
Today, Cannelle Boulangerie makes over 50 different products sold across Quebec, only 2 of which, by the way, have cinnamon in them.
Before it was La Maison Cannelle, in English it's the cinnamon house, because the bakery I had before, when I was not gluten-free, it was called La Maison Cannelle because it was in a really small house, a red house, and the red, it's like cinnamon, and I thought it smelled like cinnamon in the bakery and all that. So I kept the name, and when I began this company, I kept the same name just to continue what I started.
Her breads and desserts are also sold across Canada under the name Spiffy Bakeshop. And the face of the company, none other than Montreal Canadiens captain Max Pacioretty.
Max Pacioretty adopted the gluten-free lifestyle a long time ago, and when he moved to Quebec, he chose Cannelle.
All this a little overwhelming for Elisabeth. She's still involved in the company but leaves the sales to the experts.
At the beginning, I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, I will have like 10 employees and that will be all. Oh my God, okay. And 10 years later, it's like 25 employees. I'm really, really, really proud of that.
So now, why does the bread need to be frozen?
It's because we don't use any preservative, and frozen is the new fresh. So we want to offer a good product and that it's still fresh when the customer opens the bag.
Okay then, I guess toast is a small sacrifice for healthier bread. And those holes? Well, they have a strict procedure to make sure every space is filled.
The bread, it's alive because of the yeast. You have to do that to just have the right texture and the right look that you want in a bread.
Because you can't make a sandwich with holy bread.
No, that's it.
You can just put an egg in it and make an egg in a window. That's all you can do with that. And it doesn't end there. Once it gets to the slicer, it's checked again.
As you can see, this bread is still good to eat, but doesn't pass the quality. So what happened here is the bread is not put into the garbage. We are using this bread to do the breadcrumbs. So there's no waste.
So it's been sliced, packed, ready to go. Now it just has to pass the Aalia test. Smells good. I won't take the edge piece. Nobody likes the edge piece. No holes. Can't see right through it. Soft. That's good. It's pretty big, so you can make a sandwich. Well, it's safe to say Spiffy and Cannelle Boulangerie are seriously gluten-free.